Hi there, I'm Mac.
And I'm Kirk.
And this is the lowdown on the UWM accusations.
So, what a story.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff kind of swirling around with this whole situation. Can you give us a bit of the overview of, for anyone who's missed it?
Yeah, I just got back from Austin, where I was talking to a group from a mortgage company who a good percentage of the room were brokers, and they broker a chunk of their business to UWM. Mm-hmm. And so the conversation was relevant. But what we're going to talk about is not the validity or the invalidity of the accusations against UWM, right? Because that'll be adjudicated. We don't know.
We have no idea.
That'll be a process that has to go through, and it'll be determined by the courts as to what really transpired. But what I want to focus on today, and what I want to get your feedback on, Mac, is through this process, there was an article written about UWM. And the article implied a lot of nasty stuff. And the article was written by a company called Hunter Brook Media. Mm-hmm. What's interesting about Hunter Brook Media is Hunter Brook Media is a subsidiary of a company called Hunter Brook, which is a hedge fund. Okay. Now, right before or inconsistent timing with when that article was published by Hunter Brook Media, Hunter Brook, the hedge fund, went short on UWM stock and went long on Rocket Mortgage stock.
Oh, interesting.
That's not a coincidence.
No, you don't put out articles about allegations and accusations of what's going on and be investing into and out of these situations and be an unbiased source.
As soon as you go short or long with your portfolio as a hedge fund, you're no longer unbiased. And
absolutely.
If pick your favorite news media, MSNBC, CNN, Fox News, if anybody did that and had invested short or long in the company about which they were bringing news, they would be immediately discredited. And so for my money, Hunter Brook is immediately discredited. Hunter Brook Capital, or whatever the name of that hedge fund is obviously lining their pockets. And guess what happened when they came out with that story? What happened to UWM stock?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, What happened to Rocket?
Up.
So
it worked like a charm for...
Yeah, I think the message is pay attention to the details of these stories. We are not speaking to who's right and who's wrong. We're not speaking to anything that we're not qualified to speak about. The courts will figure that out. But dig deeper, understand what's really going on. And when somebody publishes an article like that, start to look at who owns that media company and what connections they have to maybe one side or the other.
And one thing we try to do as a company is make sure that we're looking at multiple sources and making sure that when we're deciding on what we feel personally about something, that we're not just going on the headlines and the clickbait that drives so much traffic on the internet now, that you want to really, read something and then maybe go do a little bit more digging just to see what else is behind that door.
We've talked about getting out of our echo chambers. This is a great example. If you brokered a UWM, you might have been inclined to say, this is nonsense. And if you didn't, if you loved Rocket, you might have been able to say, yeah, go get them. And in both cases, dig deeper. Get out of your echo chamber, research the matter.
Well, let us know what you think about what's going on with UWM in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, and find more content like this at knowledgecoopplus.com.